Having some audio issues again. This is epic. Saturday is in fact for the weebs today. Did my thing go up? Okay. It did. Making sure yesterday's stream went up on YouTube. I've been having issues with it. Okay. Oh, Tupad just started streaming too. Hot shit. Damn. Whoops. Oh, they're playing Dungeons and Dragons. God, fuck. I want to get back into Dungeons and Dragons. If they're still streaming it, they probably won't be. I can't imagine that they would be doing D&D after I'm done. Okay. Give me just a second while I shamelessly self-promote. No one posts in Cappy's server a self-promotion thing ever, and I hate doing it like 2 or 3 times in a row. Oh, nope. Wrong paste. Okay. Yo, Luke. JoJo reaction stream? No. This is Berseria, dude. I didn't have it switched. Whoops. Here we go. Give it just a second. There we go. Dude, I was shamelessly self-promoting in Pie's server. He started streaming at the same time. JoJo's reaction stream. We can't watch that. I'll get copyright struck. Chit mentioned. Oh, did he? I didn't mean to stream at the same time. I just opened the server to shamelessly self-promote. And then I seen that they were streaming Dungeons and Dragons, and I'm like, well, shit. Sorry, my dudes. I guess we're all streaming at the same time. But we're back to some weeb shit. I'm gonna start doing like every other day, back and forth. Like tomorrow will be Book Fables, because on the Sabbath you can't look at anime women.
Take a look at this.
Oh, perfect wins. You haven't found the new place yet. What the fuck? Go back. Luke, when are we going to finish Portal 2?
From what we heard in Iseult, demons are attacking villages, and more people are growing upset with the Abbey. So I hadn't expected things at the village to be so laid back.
They might be on their best
Whenever you're
because you're accompanied
prepared.
by an exorcist.
I can do it after we get a good
amount
time into this, but I don't know how long that's going to be for you.
The Abbey wouldn't entrust my responsibilities to someone who couldn't see beyond the surface. I have seen many things in my work. I've beheld both the light and the darkness in the world of men. Despite that, no, because of that, I won't turn away from the wrongs that I encounter. Moreover, I have faith. I believe there is good in all our souls.
The darkness, huh?
Yes, like you.
You're awfully direct.
Luke want to dress up one of the characters? Oh, he still has the hat style. Let's give him the normal one. I assume Sparky's with 2 pi. Oh, I feel bad. I don't mean to stream at the same time as other people. I don't want to conflict or anything, but well, I can change their outfits later. Oh, I like this place. This is nice and cozy. It's got like a cove. It's like just like a little inlet surrounded by like rocks and mountains. Listen to those sound effects. Everything sounds like sand. This is a rock. Ineffable. Yeet. Oh, that felt good. Just jump in the water. Getting sort of lost. Oh. Treasure chest? Not a treasure chest. A thing. Shit. Okay, everybody's pretty quiet. I don't know what's happening. Man, this is beautiful. Anime sunset. The day I've come home empty-handed. You just cast out a couple and I just come back with a full boat. How could this be happening? Okay, so apparently there's no fish. Is this gonna be one of those there's no fish because there's a demon or something type issues? We gotta defeat the demon and then the town grows back to prosperity. We build by the sea it is. Oh, so we gotta go stay at the inn. Begin deciphering. Okay. Well, there's 2 more treasure chests here. Ooh, there's one. Huh. One more. Yo, Word House. How goes it? Wizard's Fintite. As our derivative and active art, you can perform it by pressing and holding the Mystic Art button during the casting delay. Oh, I need to sell some stuff. Whoops. Oh, I've got it. Let's make money. Oh, so not that good. Well, at least you're around. How'd you crash your car twice? First time was more of a spin 5 times than go off road. Oh, it's like you spun out more so than anything. What the fuck is JJ Beef Season 1? I did watch something interesting yesterday. We might do a react stream after this, because I don't plan on doing Bud Fables today. Just want to just alternate the days. A 2Pi original. Oh shit. If it was like an old video, if it's either like my old videos, and I thought I was fucking hilarious, then it's probably pretty bad. Equipment. The second time I was sliding the side rail on like bridges and stuff. It has like the guards on the side of the road, or whenever you're above a cliff, on a cliff or something. I don't know. We've always called them guards here, but I don't know if that's actually what they're supposed to be called or not. There's somebody I'm supposed to talk to over here, but I don't know who. Somebody behind here. Except it wasn't on a bridge, just like over like a large hill or a cliff or something usually. At least around here. I mean, they have them on the bridges, but they're just concrete instead of the actual like metal bar things. Something like that, yeah. Okay. I've been in one car accident, but like it wasn't major or anything. It was just like a little bump. That whole deal. Really terrible story of what happened, but more funny looking back on it. But I felt like shit after it happened. There it is. Well, at least you're okay, Weird House. The doors, yeah, that's usually what happens in like a minor car accident. You get a little jarred and nothing, but I mean, you're okay at least. For me, it was my senior year of high school, and we had like a huge party we went to, or whatever, me and my best friend, and I was leaving, and we stole a pizza from the party and just bolted because it was lame as fuck, and we just bolted, and I crashed like I was leaving the parking lot, and I slammed into this dude's truck, slammed to his guardrail, and it broke open my taillight, and so I was going home. And I looked at it. I looked at his thing, and nothing was wrong with it when I looked at it. And I said, "We're good, we're good." And then I took her home, and I didn't say anything. He called me later. He was like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "I had to take her home. I am sorry." And he was pissed. And then he threatened to like sue me or some shit. And I'm like, "You can't do that. You're 17. I just turned 18. And you can't sue me over some shit like that, you know?" I mean, he probably could have, but he wasn't going to. And so there's no more treasure here. I'm just kind of walking around while I'm talking about the story because I don't want to interrupt the actual story of the game. And he didn't, and his dad was pissed at me, but my dad knew his dad or whatever, because they used to work at the same place, and my dad used to be his boss. And apparently he had actually wrecked his truck, and he's the one that scratched it up, because I was like, there's no way, because I hit it from the left front, and he had a huge scratch on the right side of his truck, and there's no way I'd caused that scratch. And I said, my taillight got busted from the guard on your truck, and a lot of it was because he was like 3 feet out from the like parking space. He was too far out of the parking space. And I have a small car, but he had a huge truck, and I couldn't leave. And most people sided with me on that because he was being a dickhead about it and just didn't want to have to pay for his own truck payment. And at the time, I also didn't have a job or anything. Like, I was just going to school in high school. So, that was a huge mess. I was so sad because I felt like I fucked everything up. But after that, everyone thought I was cool as fuck. So, I guess it worked out. Son of a bitch. So we got invited to more parties, and we got invited to like the prom after party and stuff, but I didn't go. Prom was shit, you know. It's life. But looking back on it, it's funny because I can clearly imagine myself after ramming into his guardrail, and you hear because you could hear my tail light break. One of my tail lights broke when I hit him, and you can hear it break from my car bolting out, stealing a pizza, breaking a tail light on a completely still car, albeit it was like 3 foot out of the parking space, but still, and me hopping out while it's still cranked. And we were like it was a swimming thing, so we were all in like swimsuits and stuff. My best friend was in my car in a bathing suit, and I was like, "It's good," and I held my hands up like the fucking football thing. It's good, and then I just got back in the car and sped off. Later, we got pulled over, and they asked if we were drunk or something. Because, by the way, my best friend's a girl, and so it's just this chubby like high school kid, but at the time I had like a beard, like a full beard and everything else.
Any rooms open?
It was a mess. It was a mess of a night.
In fact.
Wasn't drunk
You can
or
help yourself
anything.
to that room there.
Had to show my ID because we got pulled over because my taillight was blinding people.
Let's wait somewhere outside so Grim can concentrate.
Do you think maybe I could stay and watch? I really do want to study the ancient tongue. I promise I'll be quiet and not get in your way, teacher.
What did you just say, child?
That I'd be quiet and...
No, what did you call me?
Teacher? You said you didn't want to be called ma'am, so I thought maybe that'd work.
Yes, satisfactory. All right. I'll teach you how to read Ancient Avarost.
Thank you so much, teacher!
We'll leave you two
This is
alone.
cute as fuck.
Let us know if anything comes up.
I live for this. Oh shit. Oh, is it just Velvet? Yeah, it is. Weird House, you were here like a while back, weren't you? Wait, is this outfit different than our normal one? It looks different. It's not. I just don't remember that coat having that design on the back. That would have said Sensei. Well, it is English English instead of not. I'm sure probably in the original it does say Sensei. And I'm sure Aizen's voice is fucking... I can change the voices too, but I don't really want to. Hola.
Listen, I don't know what they told you in Isolde, but our village has its own traditions. This village is under the divine protection of the Empyrean Aminoch. For unbroken centuries, a line of his priestesses have guided us. They're tasked with performing the sacred rites of worship. And sometimes, they even deliver us his words and will.
And there's still a priestess today?
Of course. And her daughter is training to become our next priestess. Although, I sometimes feel they push themselves too hard. Both mother and daughter are giving their all for Haria. But the Abbey doesn't care about any of that. And they stole our temple from us.
By force?
An exorcist named Teresa came and heard us out. But from the very beginning, she always intended on taking our temple. Her words may have been kind, but that doesn't change the fact that she demanded that we worship her god, Enomanad. In all the years we've worshipped,
Are we about to go,
Aminoch,
like...
not once did we ever try to force others to adopt our beliefs.
Why haven't I seen this priestess she's talking about?
Is this gonna be like a fucking... Like a... It's gonna turn out to be big ol'... Oh shit, what's... Crusades? Are we gonna be like the demons of the Crusades or something? How do I get behind there? There's a person back there, and I want to talk to them. Look at them. How do you get behind there? Is there steps? No. I can't fit back there. There's no steps. So after this... It was after the second day at an internship. I was driving home and my navigation system dropped. I tried to pick it up while driving and did. As I mounted it, I heard a loud noise. The entire left side had a massive scratch since Tuesday. Internship was at the butcher. Oh. We don't really have that. Like, we have butchers, but internships are usually only for, like, blue-collar or white-collar jobs. Is it... White-collar is the ones where you do, like, computer work and all that, right? Blue-collar jobs, you pretty much just do it. That's pretty much the whole deal. Can I actually fit behind here? Is that what I'm supposed to do? How the fuck am I supposed to get over there? Do you see how big I am? Maybe if I was Luffy set, I could fit behind there. Because you can talk to that guy. But there's no way to get there. Well, guess he's fucked. There's Eisen. Well, this is like a house, and there's probably a door back there. There's not. How the fuck? Wait a goddamn second. Like, see, there's a house, like, with a door, but there's no door behind there. I don't... Yeah, I don't understand at all. I did an internship before, though. But it was like a... I was basically just fixing websites for the Baptist administration. Like a church thing. Look at Magalu. She's so fucking chill. Let's go talk to Eisen first, I guess. And we'll work our way around. But... most of the time here, from what I understand, internships are all like the not use your muscle jobs, which that internship was pretty rough. Like, I got paid like $10 an hour,
It sounds like
and it was just like
text might take some time.
We should be
2 whole
prepared to
weeks,
wait it out
and I
for
was
a
there
while.
from like 8 till
Hopefully it'll all be worth it in the end.
I
8
hope so,
till
too.
like
But
5.
ancient Avarost is complex. It's not
Just
just
staring at a
matter of knowing
screen.
the grammar and vocabulary.
Oh? Then how exactly do you read it?
I'm not sure about the specifics myself, but from what I understand, you kind of have to intuit a lot of it.
A language based on guesswork? Thanks, old dead people. You're officially the worst.
Did Velvet just okay boomer an ancient language? Thanks, old dead people. Yes. I live for that.
Banning local religions. The Abbey sure knows how to oppress the populace.
I'd imagine that comes part and parcel with spreading the good word. Other gods would only get in the way.
From what we overheard, it sounds like they've taken over Amenoch's temple, Palamedes, to use as their base of operations.
Oh,
Seeing
so
it off would be
Palamedes.
provocative enough, but straight up taking it over? Not a lot of so-called reason to that. Unless... Do you think they need it for some other purpose?
Shrug.
You don't just audibly say shrug. What the fuck? I've lost respect for you, Mailu. You're like every person on fucking Reddit that thinks they know what a good joke is. Which some could argue that I think I know what a good joke is, but that's neither here nor there.
So she digs being called teacher. Well played, Laphicet.
She wasn't so fond of ma'am, so I guess he figured he needed an alternative.
You can tell how badly he wanted to help her with the languagey work. I think our Malak boy's finally finding himself.
He's
So
a
it would
scholar.
seem.
Can we send Laphicet to college, please? Send that boy to college.
What connection do you think there is between the violent demon Teresa mentioned and this village?
Couldn't tell you.
Could there have been a demon blight breakout here? This village doesn't look like it's been attacked, but...
Whatever it is. If it keeps the Abbey's eyes off us for once, that's good enough for me.
You really will use anything and everything towards your own aims, won't you?
Yep, and that includes you. As I'm sure you've noticed.
The Abbey does the same shit. What are you talking about? The Abbey does the exact same thing. You just think they're good because they dress in white.
Oh, ancient Avarost. You have the obstinacy of a spurned lover who refuses to move on.
Even for you, teacher?
It's this one crucial line. I can't wrap my head around it.
Well, from what you've taught me so far, it looks like it says... Saw, popo, mucho...
Mucho?
Sancho.
I know that word. That's Spanish,
Correct,
though.
But if you merely translate it word for word, it ends up saying, the parent hates tomatoes, the child eggplants.
Oh, it's like emojis.
I doubt those have much to do with Innominat. Yeah.
Their grammar is nothing like ours. Sometimes you have to reorder the words, and even then the meaning can require leaps of logic and flashes of intuition.
Isn't Latin sort of like that?
So like... San-san, pocho, pocho, pocho musan, pocho musan. Can you read it that way?
Okay, Latin. Jesus Christ.
Pocho Muson. Now where did you get that from?
These words are lined up, like they repeat. And when I read this part that same way, it just felt right.
I don't know Latin, but I know
Pocho Muson.
some... I can read and write Spanish, but I can't speak it very well.
The passage turns into...
English is... Yeah, this has... I mean, English is similar, yeah.
Empyrean!
Well, I don't think it's Latin, but I feel like they're taking examples from Latin. In the fact that sometimes stuff is just kind of like, well, this... We're just gonna
It
guess.
would seem to be a book of children's counting songs.
It's not about Innominat?
What matters is what the song says, child. And I think you will be very interested in the words.
I don't know Latin, but I know a lot of... I studied French and Spanish.
Shall we go check on them?
I'm not enough, I'm not fluent enough in them to consider myself a avid speaker, but I know them enough to understand bits and pieces. French not so much, Spanish more so. It's kind of what happens when you like put yourself in those situations, I guess. Those situations, I mean, like I dated a Mexican girl, and her mom pretty much only spoke Spanish. Dated her for a long ass time. Huh. I don't want to get into that though. That'll take forever to talk about. We'd be here all day. But yeah, I don't know Latin. Point of the story. I don't know Latin.
Well, any results? Yes. Well, thanks to the boy here. As it turns out, he has quite the knack for languages.
Only because I've got the best teacher.
Careful,
What a sweet boy.
Honeyton. You'll give this old girl ideas. Huh? Now, child, I'm sure they're curious about the song we unearthed. Why don't you read it aloud?
Yes, teacher.
Song?
Oh shit.
Beheaded is the lord of the land, with 7 mouths to devour malevolence. Through pulses of earth doth base nature's flow, as he awaits the time of awakening.
Oh, so is there 8
may
Empyreans?
tear him asunder, but so
Or no, the
long
5th
as there
Empyrean's
is
8
one
headed.
receptive to divine power, Therians shall be forever reborn in sight of the full crimson moon. The nameless Empyrean hath one heart. The nameless Empyrean hath one body.
Therians?
What? Wait.
Essentially, this ancient text you found is an annotated volume of drawings and songs pertaining to Enominat. Annotated? Then hurry up and just tell us what it means.
I'm sorry. So far, we've only figured out how to read the song lyrics.
All right.
I take it we're still in for a good long wait before it's thoroughly decrypted.
Likely so, but if we want to find out what the Abbey is up to, we need to know what's in this book, no matter how long it takes.
What the Abbey's up to, is it? I think we can learn much, even from the lyrics alone. The drawings depict him with 8 heads. One of them belongs to his main body, but the other 7 are his mouths. Those mouths consume malevolence, sending it along Earth pulses back to that main body so he can awaken.
I think I get it.
The 7 monsters fitting that description are called...
Therians.
Velvet's a Therian.
Right. Now as for this malevolence, I have no idea what that means.
Revenge. That's similar.
What about the
It's not
second part?
exactly the same, though.
I haven't studied much ancient history, but it said this world was created by 4 Empyreans: Earth, Water, Wind, and Fire. But they also call Enominat an Empyrean. Perhaps a war broke out between Enominat and the other Empyreans that resulted in him being sealed away.
But if there is someone to connect with this divine power, the Therians will keep spawning. And just like that, Enominat will be revived. If we assume that Shepherd Artorius fits that bill, and that he's trying to reawaken Enominat, everything lines up.
Which means our job is to find these Therians and cut off Enominat's heads, so to speak.
But where do we even start looking for them?
Remember, the song states that the Therians and Enominat's body are connected through Earth pulses. If their job is to feed Enominat, the most effective place to position them
Oh,
would be at
shit.
the Earth pulse points.
Points?
The place is where the power of Earth pulses is concentrated.
Places with that sigil.
So we gotta go back to that.
Remember the barrier that was keeping this bug in the forest?
That's a Therion. Velvet's a Therion.
Wait, are you trying
Therian.
to say that thing's a Therian? And yet, it would explain why the Abbey was keeping it locked up.
And the
And there was that same barrier at the villa, too.
yeah, the thing.
That's right. Do you suppose that was also a Therian? Does that mean the Therians all come in different forms?
Should we go to Logres and check?
We've just started deciphering the book. I'd hate to lose time on some fool's errand. I'd rather know at least a little more about what's in it before we make a move.
So what do we gotta do? Are we killing the Therians or just recruiting them? Because we have to kill them.
Something bothering you, Grim?
Velvet's in some shit right
This
now.
line, the one about Therians being forever reborn.
I just felt the same thing as I did in Warg Forest.
There's a Therian nearby. Then. The Therian locator.
Needle's pointing in the direction of Aminoch's temple, Palamedes. Do I recall hearing that the Abbey
So
took
they
that
are
over?
taking over Therians.
Temples and ritual sites are often built on places thought to be rich in spiritual energy. Could the temple possibly be an Earth pulse point?
There's lots of Earth pulse points scattered all over the world. If there's only 7 Therians, most of them will be empty.
It's not like we have any better leads. If there's even a chance, shouldn't we go check it out?
Might as well.
Better than sitting around waiting on the book. If nothing else, we'll find out what Laphicet is sensing. Just a theory, but if you
Did he shove that compass up his ass?
What? I guess there's only one way to find out. Never mind. Good luck out there.
I'm a bit confused at the moment. But I like where this is going. Stuff is starting to like piece together and make a bit more sense.
Take a look at this.
We've gotten everything but the next path. We have to go back. Holy shit. Okay. So what I'm understanding is, well, the Therians are what Artorias is after. So we need to, and he's trying to trap them like he did with Velvet to awaken a Nominat. When he sacrificed Celica, Velvet's sister, the demons invaded. He sacrificed Laphicet and created the Therians, I assume. And Velvet was one of them. So we had the bug Therian. And there's the one in the villa, and the one we're going towards now. So that's 4 of them. There's 3 others that we need to be on the lookout for. Is that the priestess?
Who are you?
The innkeeper's daughter.
Oh, never mind.
I happened to overhear you all talking about going to Palamedes, and...
Did you report us to the Abbey?
Report? But you already have an exorcist with you.
If you have any business, talk with her then.
I'm Eleanor Hume.
In every cutscene, Maggie Lou is just jamming. I like to imagine that Maggie Lou is just listening to Redbone on repeat over and over.
A mother and her child went to visit the Abbey grounds, but they haven't returned.
Daylight.
They've both gone.
Just every time she says it on screen.
Yes. The mother's name is Mahina. She's a priestess of Aminoch. And her little daughter's name is Kamoana.
This is turning into like
If she's a priestess of Aminoch,
Symphonia Ranches.
Ever since the Abbey booted her out from the temple, she's been regularly going back to make her objections heard. But one day, she never returned home. And now her daughter has disappeared too. I can only assume that she went to go look for her mother.
and you believe they're being held at the temple?
Oh no, ma'am. I just can't imagine Mahina would abandon her daughter like that. Kamoana is next in line to succeed her, so she's had a strict upbringing, but her mother truly loves her. Please forgive Mahina for her protests. I was just hoping you could use the Abbey's resources to track them down.
I will do everything in my power to find them.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Like Kamoana, I grew up with only my mother as family. I can't help but worry for them.
Of course.
Let's be off, Miss Exorcist.
It seems
Eleanor
knows.
What's your game here?
The mother and daughter, you mean?
Like lives
That's
in
on
this
me.
area.
I'll search for them myself.
I don't care about that.
Well, what then?
Why are you actively helping us decipher the book, when we're using it to thwart the Abbey's plans?
You think I might be deliberately misleading you? Laying a trap of some sort for you all?
Are you?
I think you're a lot of things, Demon. But foolish is not one of them. I want to know the truth. I want to know what Lord Artorias is trying to accomplish. And there's something happening in the world right now. I want to know what it is. Unfortunately, little old Eleanor has never been deemed trustworthy enough to be given such information. So...
Well, you tried to kill us multiple times.
You've got the soul searching down at least.
The Abbey and your band of rogues follow two different paths. But something tells me either will lead me to the same destination.
And so you don't see any need to lie to us?
Exactly.
And what'll you do if those truths don't line up cleanly with what you believe?
I'm not sure yet.
As honest an answer as any. Either way, it looks like you'll be working with us for the near future.
Yes, for now.
Hey, could I ask you something?
What is it?
About the Therians. I've heard you call yourself a Therian before. Is there any particular insight you have about them?
No, none. Artorias said I was one, that's all.
And that doesn't bother you?
Does it bother you?
Nope, not at all. If you're not worried, then neither am I.
I'm surrounded by freaks. But was that truly the reason Ceres chose me?
Velvet keeps picking on Madame Eleanor. They're total opposites, so I know they're just gonna clash sometimes, but Velvet takes it too far.
Eleanor is a traitor.
You think they're totally opposite?
If Madame Eleanor is a white lily, then Velvet is a black rose. If Madame Eleanor is a soaring Pegasus, then Velvet is a wolf in the shadows. If Madame Eleanor is a plate of spaghetti carbonara, Velvet is squidding noodles with seaweed.
I don't follow you completely, but I think I get the point.
I'm sure you understand. The two have nothing at all in common. And since they don't share anything in common, some fighting now and then just can't be helped.
Well, they both have beautiful hair.
Okay, but we're talking a noble exorcist and an aloof demon.
Eleanor sometimes treats you coldly. And Velvet has helped me more times than I can count.
Madame Eleanor gives herself fully to the salvation of others, but Velvet is bent solely on revenge.
That means they're both motivated by thoughts of others.
How is the cheerful and talkative Madame Eleanor at all the same as the brooding, taciturn Velvet?
Both of them talk to me when it's just the two of us together.
You're just trying to be contrary.
I'm only telling you what I've experienced.
Actually, I feel that Madame Eleanor isn't really reaching out to me.
It's alright if Eleanor doesn't want to talk to you. I'm here for you, Bienfu. You aren't alone.
That just makes me feel lonelier.
Bienfu just wants his
yourselves.
cake and eat it too.
Huh?
Bienfu just wants his cake and to eat it too. What a guy. They pretty much are, though. Having different goals doesn't necessarily mean you're opposites, you know? Velvet and Eleanor are similar deep down. Despite what they say. Or how they vibe with each other. Deep down, they are similar. I think Artorias knows that. He asked them the same fucking question, they got the same fucking answer. Oh man, what if Eleanor turns into Therian? That'd be kick-ass. What a poetic thing to happen. Like we got 6 out of the 7.
Time to dish out the banquet.
What do you eat to? Or saw us doing the right thing. Nice.
No mercy.
How'd you learn Latin, Wordhouse? Like, how do you go about learning that? Let's fight him. I don't know if you heard me very well. The audio's kind of loud. Give me just a second. I'll turn down the audio. It's starting to get majorly loud when the voices peak in. There we go. That's a bit better. I don't know if that's too quiet. I can fix it later if you need me to. Oh shit. There's a lot of these people in here. There's a fucking ton of them.
But I am the victor.
Trickstar. Lots of Flork boots. So one more chest here. Wonder which way it is. No thanks. I don't want to fight all you guys. I don't want to leave yet. Maybe it's behind here. It's like a little extra path I didn't go towards. I don't see it. So I doubt it is, but it could be. Or maybe I'm missing something. Not too worried about it. I can always come back. Here's one chest. The two that are in this area. Lots of souls. That's our code red. Mountain Dew. Mountain Dewman? Demon? Dewman? God. Have I showed you guys the... It's pretty popular video. This is how Mountain Dew it. I don't know if it's a dude or a girl, I can't really tell, because the video quality is pretty rough, but someone with long hair. And that doesn't necessarily mean it's a boy or a girl necessarily, but just because it's... But, like, their figure is pretty, like... They have, like, a thin figure, like a woman, but it could be a boy, for all I know. Because it's some bro shit to do. Maybe they're just a girl bro. That can always happen. But it's a fucking... Some fucking person just says, "This is how I Mountain Dew it," and then starts fucking humping the shit out of a vending machine. And it's my favorite video. It's such a good video. After this battle, I'll show you that video. I can't. I feel like I've shown it before, but it's like the best. Holy shit! There's a lot of stuff going on right now. Let's take like a quick break to show that off. I need to swap Lobby set in. Featherlight steps. Oh, there's gonna be, yeah, it's girl shoes. Infinite mobility, but likely get waterlogged in heavy rain. Okay, give me just a second. I'm showing that video because it seems like you haven't seen it, Weird House. It's just gonna be a screen share, basically, kind of thing. Yeah, you can see that how that works for me. Oh, I was looking to make sure my video went up. Game theory and film theory are like some of my guilty pleasures because most people I know don't like it, but it's I enjoy it. How I Mountain Do It. Yeah, this video right here. I think it's a girl. Most people I know don't enjoy it, or like, why the fuck would you watch game theory? They're so bad. And I don't always think that they're accurate, but they're great. It's only like 6 seconds. It should be my like video, so it's not. This is how there's like a whole video. It's just like a 6-second clip of this video. Yeah. Definitely a girl. Going to the funniest vids thing. I can't believe it's not in there. You haven't seen that video before, Bluke? Bluke, we'll watch it again.
This is how I Mountain Do It.
I couldn't remember. All I can remember is like the hair. Why are we here? Just to suffer. It's a good video. I just thought about it because I said Mountain Dew Demon, and every time I think about Mountain Dew, I think of that video. I can't drink it anymore because I keep spitting it out while laughing, thinking about this is how I Mountain Dew it. Do. We're gonna fuck up this giant squid in a minute. I assume this is like a kraken. That's what it's supposed to be. Express pinned it. I'm surprised you haven't seen that video. Oh, it is the Kraken. Earth. Okay. Easy clap. So about a Laffy set. Laffy set's way better than Eleanor. We have a lot of like magic using folks in this. Like usually you only get like one magic user. Like one mage, one priest kind of character. But in this you get like 4 people that use magic, and 2 people that don't use magic as much. So I'm not as experienced with the mage characters because I've always been player 1. Like I've always been Jude in Tales of Xillia. I've always been Lloyd. I think one time I was not Lloyd and I played Kratos, and he's more like the Rokaru, I guess. Not really. But that's how it is with a lot of things. Just because it's popular, it's cool to hate on, sort of thing. But son of a bitch, he got me stuck. I couldn't move. Items. Yeah, Eleanor, use the life bottle. I'll use the life bottle on him. Come on, come on. Peach gel, Rokuro. I think it's fine to enjoy things, even if they're not considered good. But game theory is popular, for sure. Holy shit, I'm stunned. It's a life bottle on her. I think one of the best decisions they made in Tell's game was to make life bottles limited, because I think in Symphonia you can do the, you can buy like 99 of them, so you can like get a ton of them, but capping at 15 is good. Yeah, but I personally enjoy game theory a lot. Not because I think they're always right or anything, because that has nothing to do with it. Because one of the main things I hear when people say they hate game theory is because they're never right, or they don't put a ton of research. I mean, I feel like they do put a ton of research. I do feel like they kind of ignore a lot of things like that would break apart. Yeah, I mean that's one of them, like the Sans' Nest thing, the one that's hated and memed on a lot, but the black sheep of game theory, pretty much. But and the biggest one is that the fact that they do go over like things that would like break apart their theories. Like there's some theories where I'm just like, no, I don't. I can think of it at the top of my head, but I've definitely seen someone be like, well, what about this thing? And it's like, that doesn't prove your theory at all. That disproves it. In fact, just this one small thing pretty much disproves your entire theory. But it's like, it's all in good fun. Like, there's going to be plot holes in everything. Dragon Ball is still fun to watch. And there's thousands of plot holes and retcons, and maybe not literally thousands, but there's a ton of them. Like, there's just a lot of examples. Sans is so Ness. Like, for real.
What's the big deal?
Toby Fox confirmed. Sans is Ness.
Yikes. That sounds pretty traumatizing.
What are we talking about?
If you pickle their innards, it makes for a great snack.
Gross. I hate vinegar.
Oh, don't be a baby. You've had worse.
Forget the sea slugs. Try not to step on the coral.
Good point. Coral is alive and needs our protection.
No, they hurt my
It's
feet.
because some of it can be sold for jewelry.
I didn't mean either of those reasons. Although Manon appears similar to Maclear Beach, it was formed by a completely different process.
Now that you mention it, this area is covered by rocks.
Maclear is just your average seashore, but Manon here was made by the slow corrosion of seaside caves.
They were worn away by the waves?
That too, but mainly, it was the handiwork of a rock-eating species of coral, known as ravening table coral. Stay in contact long enough, and they'll melt your flesh right off.
Ah, so that's why it tingles every time I touch the coral.
Why didn't you warn us earlier?
What a great conversation. Okay, we're swapping you in.
We have to fight too? Ah, is it the witching out?
Yes, I love watching Maggie walk around in this like Earth, Wind, and Fire vibe. Excuse me. Yeah, get fucked.
Scout ship.
I mean, even when it Sans' Nest, it's like I don't really believe a lot of game theories, but I think it's a fun like what if, you know? In Doctor Who's been going on for like 50 years. Reaction to Sans' Nest. Maybe later, once we get to a good stopping point or a brief break. I'll grab a snack. We'll make a day out of it. What do you mean we don't have a chance? Fuck these snakes. But yeah, I don't hate game theory at all. I'd say it's a guilty pleasure because it's hated by a lot of my friends. But I definitely have a lot of friends who are, as much as I dress like a hipster in a lot of ways, like I wear beanies and all of that, it's definitely, I definitely don't have that mentality. What do you... Everyone here is weak to rock. Does rock just beat water? Because rock is my favorite. Earth, whatever. Then there's... Dude, Luigi, fat cock. For sure. That's why Mario hates him. Mario feels inferior because Luigi's sheer cock size compared to Mario's.
Hold on. You can read a guardian's heart? Yeah, sort of.
Someone clip. I'm surprised I don't have more clips, because I say a lot of things out of context that would sound stupid as fuck. But I feel like everyone's just used to me by now, since all you guys know me, but I feel like anybody coming in would be like, what the fuck? Why is this guy such a fucking pleb talking about sucking dick every day for his life? And sometimes you gotta get paid, you know? That had enough, that was a non-consecutor. But, listen, point is, Luigi's cock, I'd suck that. Not Mario's. I want something to punish my throat. Mushroom Kingdom people have very small hands that probably can't wrap around my throats. So I have to deal with what I have to deal with. I'm not gay, but they break apart blocks and get coins and shit. You know those guys are loaded. And you know Luigi buys hookers. That man... I'm not gay, but money. They are. They have to be loaded. 100 coins for a life? Those guys have been going for like over 30 years? Out of context quotes. I feel like I'm the king out of the people that I know. That out of context quotes.
I didn't know there was a way to tell.
Yeah, but if I do it, you gotta name it after me, alright?
And bam. Yeah, sure. Just edit everything I say out of context. You don't even have to edit things half the time, because I just say dumb shit. Because it's funny. Like I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, Luigi has money. He's not very self-confident. He would pay for someone to suck his cock. And I would do it. And honestly, I enjoy being choked. Luigi's hands are too small to wrap around my throat. He's not gonna fuck his dog. Luigi would not fuck his dog. Don't say that. That dog is a ghost. He would not fuck it.
Miss Mogulu says you need to open up its outer wings and get a good whiff of the thin underwings.
He would not. Luigi would not do that. Don't say that. I'm shaking and crying right now, Blue. Don't say that. Don't say that about Luigi. He would not fuck his dog.
Why not find out for yourself?
No thanks. I think I'll
What I'm saying is, his hands aren't big enough to wrap around my throat to choke me, but his dick is big enough to choke me. And I want to be fucking choked by Luigi.
Well, too bad. A real man never goes back on his word. If it packs a mean punch, then it's a rhinoceros beetle.
Yes! You only get that chance every once in a while. If there was a sentient coffee cup offering to suck you off, male or female, doesn't matter. You would, and it offered to suck you off for $20. I'm not that cheap, but some coffee cups might be. Yeah, you would actually work as a big streamer. Most people I watch would only watch with 30 people, or so you would work with 200. What? Just way worse. What is my stream bio right now? I change it all the time because I'm never happy with my bios. My bios suck. Oh, Steam bio. Yeah. The revolution is coming. Cuphead was the start of like a revolution. They think I'm a Cuphead ripoff, but no, I'm part of the revolution. Me and those dudes, whatever their names are, we're taking over.
I spy with my little eyes a kiddo who's spying at my bewitching waist. Oh, sorry. I just couldn't help it. What
Laffy
are
says,
those books anyway?
oh, her books, okay.
Question. Since you asked, I'll reveal the secrets of my tomes just for you. On the right, I've got my household ledger in the back, and my magic encyclopedia in the front.
Why the fuck does her, like, crease go so far up? I guess that's supposed to be muscle, but it doesn't look like muscle.
Which I use for flower pressings, and then my super pop-up book. A super pop-up book?
Some people could not entertain without having their chat bring up stuff, and you don't even require them. I mean, it's not hard to just talk about sucking Luigi's cock, you know? That's not a hard thing to do. It's not revolutionary comedy. It's just how I feel deep inside sometimes, you know?
What about the book right in front? That's actually layer cake. Whoa, really? Seared into
I mean, I could just be a Simple Flips ripoff and be that comedic. Someone gotta bring up that game theory vid first. Oh, the comedy nonetheless. It's a form of comedy. Yeah, sure. But being a streamer, I don't think it's always about being someone credit the underpaid mod estimates. You're not paid at all. What do you mean underpaid? I'm not paid.
Wanna take a closer look?
People pay their mods. Is that a thing? If I sell out, do I have to start paying Blue for modding my chat? Don't. Not getting paid is underpaid. That's true. Some do. Well, if I start making the big bucks, Luke, I'll start paying you to mod my chat. Only if I start getting paid the big bucks.
I wouldn't have ever guessed that.
What the? What are you doing with Lapiset?
No.
Wanted to see, so I'm showing him. have no
You do your
right to
job
stand in the
when
way
it's
of
required,
desires.
It's my job to protect him as his vessel.
but it just hasn't been required.
So wicked as yourself.
But yeah, I don't think being a streamer is always about being comedic or anything. But it's easy. But I feel like it is easy to just be like,
These bindings
let's suck a dick. I have no idea what's going on because I've been talking about sucking Luigi's cock for the past 10 minutes.
Yoda's dynasty.
Now that I know you're such a bad influence,
I don't want your man because apparently I could just suck off Luigi instead. You can. That man is loaded. He will pay you to suck his cock. He's desperate. Suck Luigi's cock for money, please.
Hey, Magilou, could you turn them over one
I am Luigi. Suck my cock. I'll pay you.
to your belt? Yeah, sure.
What are we talking about? Books? I heard like pop-up book and like flower press. I had like a journal. I went to Costa Rica like a few summers ago. This is the best stream. I feel good. I think my dad heard me talk about sucking Luigi's cock. I might have to mute in just a second to explain to him why I'm talking about sucking Luigi's cock because I'm like screaming. Went to Costa Rica and found some beautiful flowers and we pressed them. I pushed X instead of Y. I wanted to listen to the conversation.
Hey, Magilou, I was wondering about that book you have on your waist. The one you called
Oh,
your
we're
heavy
continuing
book
this.
For flower pressings.
Oh, that's what I was talking about.
Curiosity truly knows no bounds, does it, kiddo?
Okay, nobody else knows this, but since you're so interested, I'd hate to leave you hanging. My heavy book, the one I use for flower pressings, is none other than a collection of Bienfu's poetry. Bienfu likes to write poems?
This is even better.
He's actually just about the best Moloch poet around. Some people even call him the Great Norman Poet. Here, I'll read you my favorite one. If there is something unimportant happening to the east, I'm made to go there and back. If there is something unimportant happening to the west, I'm made to go there and back. I can never rest nor be at peace. Every day my life is a living hell.
Poor Bienfu.
That's heavy stuff, isn't it? That's what makes it so good for pressing flowers. It's so wonderfully oppressively heavy. Magilou, your face has gone all sinister.
Holy shit. Okay, so we need to talk about something else besides sucking Luigi's cock, because I don't know how Twitch TOS feels about me talking about sucking a video game character's cock. Mario's cock would not suck. I don't know if you've seen the manga page, but his dick is real small. Like, I'd feel like a pedophile sucking Mario's cock, because it's so fucking small. It's like child size. Luigi has a man's cock, so I'd be okay with sucking that. And like I said, I want to be choked, and that shit could choke me. Toad is shaped like a cock. Would I suck Toad? Probably not. This is gonna be my frequently asked questions. I want to put a frequently asked questions. This will be would I suck certain Mario characters' cocks, and explain why. I'm gonna write an essay on it. I'm gonna be very convincing. It's gonna be like a whole shit. They're angry I won't suck Mario's cock. Everyone's pissed. I just went in a giant ass circle for no reason. Yeah, would not suck Toad. I want to be choked, not suffer throat puncturing. Peach doesn't have a cock. Wario, I feel like Wario doesn't get enough love, and he's a big man, and I feel like he has saggy balls. So I don't know. I'd feel like I should give it to him out of pity, but realistically, I couldn't do it. Daisy, little known fact, Daisy is a Futanari, which means she's a girl with a dick. So in fact would suck Daisy's cock. Not into futas at all. Just dude, would you suck Daisy's cock or not? Don't lie. Be honest. Because I think the answer is yes. Would you suck Daisy's cock? Convince me why I shouldn't suck Daisy's cock. Oh shit. These guys are pissed because I'm sucking Daisy's cock. Who the fuck is Daisy? From Mario. Orange Peach. Daisy has a cock. You know that Daisy's a Futanari. That's not what this is about. This is my own conjecture. I'm just saying, Daisy is a transgender icon. And I would suck her cock. And Luigi is helpful to the transgender cause. You cannot convince me that Daisy's not a transgender icon. Always wonder why people spend so much time animating Overwatch hentai on Blender. I haven't seen Overwatch porn. Like, I've seen it, like, in, like, you know, like when you're, like, looking for something else. You know, sometimes you just look for big tit teens. And you just see, like, a bunch of Overwatch, like... Okay, give me just a second. We'll... Let me open this box. Drop your ring right. Graphically. Fine, we'll watch the game theory video about Luigi's cock. React break for Luigi. Update. I got a Wonder Trade Mon card, the hard D. A is for awesome, because you are. B is for beautiful, because you are. C is for confident, because you should be. D is what I'm giving you, because you deserve it. Game theory. Luigi. I don't remember what it's called. Science of penis copters? No. What's it called? What's the video called? Blue, tell me what the video's called. Luigi exposed. Secret Millionaire. There we go.
Jeez! Well, the whole internet is currently losing its mind over Luigi's.
Oh yeah, this is the.
hype in Mario Tennis Aces. I'm here to remind you that this isn't the first time Mario.
I watched it once, then wanted to quit life. No.
South of the border. Lest we forget this odd geologic structure from Mario Kart Double Dash. Right
Oh yeah, the penis from Double Dash. I haven't seen this in a while. I watched this once.
Slide under that arch the same way again.
Boom, 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 boom. I love the revamp theme, by the way. Like this is solid. Oh, is this loud enough for you guys? Oh yeah, it's plenty loud. Okay. Boom, boom, boom.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to Game Theory, the show that everyone erroneously presumes is meant for kids, despite the fact that we talk about murdered children.
The audio is perfect. Okay, good.
But today we're breaking from tradition and going back, way back to the earliest days of this show, to a time when I had much more questionable taste in episode topics.
That's right.
6 years ago.
That's like the first Game Theory video I seen was biggest the boob episode.
And yet here we are, 2018, and a legitimate topic being discussed online.
I can't wait for the Game Theory video where he...
It's true. If you hadn't heard, in mid-March, Nintendo released promotional images for Mario Tennis Aces, specifically one of Luigi's.
That's just... I was like 13.
Immediately, the internet
It was...
that there were
I was 13.
shadows hanging around in Luigi's undercarriage, when normally it's just a whole lot of smooth sailing down there. Was this just awkward rendering with new?
That was the first Game Theory video I seen. Yeah.
More to it than meets the eye down there.
I mean, that's what sold for 13-year-old kids.
User 428 raced in and using the tennis racket in Luigi's hand as a guide, immediately deduced that Luigi's power shroom measured in at 3.7 inches or 9.4 centimeters in length. And can I just say this again? It is scary how fast the internet turned their attention to the crotch of this sexless video game character. Now, you might be asking yourself, why the
What do you mean
heck am
sexless?
I
Have you not
talking
seen
about
the...
this? And, well, that's
Have you not seen that video?
question,
Or that
really. It's
that image of thick
myself
Luigi?
literally every single day. But as the
I think Mario's cock is mentioned in this. Because that manga that showed Mario's dick.
Of Nintendo characters, I'm called in like a nerdier version of Snopes. And let me say this, if we're looking to determine whether Luigi's manhood is more of a shy guy or a Giga Bowser, there's a bit more work that needs to be done here. So in honor of April Fool's Day,
It shows his
all the other
balls.
channels
They're very
are
small,
coming up
too.
with some stupid clickbait
But-
video or lame prank, I'm gonna do the same thing I always do, overthink and overanalyze, but this time it's on something that's even dumber than normal. Coming to an accurate conclusion on Luigi's Little Wiggler.
It's not a Game Theory vid.
Now, this may come as a surprise to you, but over the course of the last
Oh,
214
okay.
episodes,
Can
I
do.
may have made the occasional teeny tiny mistake or slightly silly assumption. Hey, get out of here, Wario! You too, Sonic. I even gave you a longer stride length, so you don't have any reason to complain. But taking chances, making mistakes, and getting messy is all about learning, growing, and recognizing those same pitfalls later in life.
I
One
agree.
thing that I know for certain at this point is that you can't presume that the world of Mario is using standard-sized anything.
I like all of his editors.
Standard-sized tennis rackets.
Um,
And this is exactly where 428's math goes a little
Foot of a
off the
Ferret
rails. By assuming Luigi
is like
holding a normal
quality.
racket. Nope, when you're dealing in the Mushroom Kingdom, there's only one true ruler that we can go by. Mr. Sociopath himself, Mario Jumpman Mario. You see, as loyal theorists probably know by heart at this point, Mario has a canon height of 155 centimeters, or just over 5 foot 1 inch. This means that if we can get Mario next to anything in his world, we can measure it pretty darn accurately. And since we're analyzing a tennis game, what better game to compare the heights of the Mario brothers than Mario Power Tennis? It's a game where we get plenty of shots of Mario alongside his brother, including my all-time favorite Mario moment. And if you think that's bad, I found a Mario moment that tops it. But
CRTs.
more on
I miss
that
them.
later. Using pixel-precise
CRTs are like
measurements
so
from
nostalgic.
throughout the game, as well as this image of the standard Mario height chart, we can determine that Luigi is, on average, 12% taller than Mario, putting him at a whopping 1.736 meters, or 5 foot 8 inches.
Luigi's shorter than I am?
Now here,
I'm 4'10".
part really
5'10".
Using those updated
Did I say
numbers, we can
foot?
apply our updated
5.
and canon-approved
5.
pixel ruler to the PD piranha in Luigi's pants. By measuring out the length of the bulge as indicated by the shadow on his shorts, it gives us a length of 10.85 centimeters or 4.3 inches. It's definitely a bit more Mega Mushroom than the internet was leading us to believe, but wait, it doesn't end there. Because we actually have to adjust the way that we're handling Luigi's one-eyed Cobrat. Handling his one-eyed... Oh, ooh, hey, probably could have phrased that one a little bit better. You see, there's a scientific standard for measuring ye old dingle hopper, and it involves beginning the measurements at the pubic bone. The pubic bone is protected by the Mons pubic.
Which MMO makes for the best butt plug vote?
The scientific appropriate word for
It depends on what you want out of a butt plug. Definitely not Mario.
Our measurements are from the outside of
I'm looking at my amiibo right now. I have a lot of Fire Emblem amiibos.
We gotta factor all those numbers into our calculations. Now,
Luigi one? Yeah. And he doesn't have the giant fireball like Mario has. I have a lot of Fire Emblem amiibos. I don't think any of them will work as a butt plug. Especially not Corrin.
And by the way, congratulations to all you fellows out there who know your
Goomba. Goomba's a perfect butt plug. Toad. Toad's a good one. Toad's a perfect one. I want to see someone use the Guardian as a butt plug. The Guardian amiibo.
But before you go running off with your tape measures, we're not quite done with Luigi yet. The last thing we gotta do is subtract off a total of 3 millimeters from the measurements we just took to account for the thickness of typical gym shorts and whatever underoos Luigi's sporting down there.
Hell yeah.
Final total at 11.858 centimeters or 4.66 inches. Ta-da! Mom, are you proud of me? Wait, I hear your rumblings in the comments. You want more? What? We calculated the length of Luigi's little Goomba. I'm scarred enough from staring my childhood heroes in the crotch for the last 3 hours. What else do you want from me? You want to know what? Oh.
Going at full power.
You're interested in.
Yeah, boy.
Flying down on the rainbow road of love, what's going on when he's
Well, is Luigi a grower or a shower? That's the question.
Jeez, this is a man's private information. I should send you out of this video right now. But since you asked, I was curious.
Is Luigi a grower or a shower, Bluke? Answer the question.
Or if, when it counts, his manhood just ends up being in another castle. It turns out that there's a massive variation in the length of your pocket rocket when it, in fact, chooses to blast off again. And we know this when we say that guys are either showers, out there like a chain chomp for the world to see, or growers. The shy guys of the anatomical mushroom kingdom.
See?
Now,
See?
Luigi could fall
No.
so
You asked for this.
Number, but we will be able to get the range here.
This is what we're here
Growers
for.
and showers end up getting bigger in, preparation for the final boss, but for some, that one-up mushroom just makes a bigger difference, so to speak. For showers, on average, they're putting on an extra 10% in length, which means that at the very, very least, Luigi's achieving 5.13 inches. But lucky Luigi, 79% of men are growers, which means statistically, he's likely to get even more star power out of his big moment.
I wonder what decides if you're a grower or a shower.
Length, which, boy howdy, means that Luigi's looking at a total of 6.99. Oh heck, let's just round it up to 7 total inches, or 17.78 centimeters. Well above average, according to the British Journal of Urology's study last year that found that the average length of a man's disco stick is about 5.2 inches. It's no wonder that Daisy sticks around. So there you have it. Add this one.
Daisy has a dick too. Can't confirm.
Luigi's plunger goes from a floppy 4.6 to a firm 5.1 on the low end, 7 on the high. Now, I know those numbers might seem a bit flaccid, but throw me a bone here. Calculating this was a hard one. But call me Viagra because I am still going strong. Because there's one final question I'm sure you
Yeah, exactly.
your minds. How does Mario compare? Unfortunately, the promo art for Mario Tennis Aces doesn't have as many suspicious shadows in Mario's pants, meaning we can't go through the exact same level of calculations here. Fortunately for us, though, we wouldn't need to anyway.
Yes, this mentions the manga.
Hasn't been shy to be seen naked in his past. And I'm not talking about some questionable DeviantArt pages of the Rule 34.
Do not steal.
I'm talking in an official Nintendo release. You don't believe me? Then feast your eyes on the official Nintendo manga.
This is what I was talking about.
Super Mario, but known amongst fans as KC Mario, published way back in 1989.
This manga is 10 years older than I am.
The Super Mario Land saga, with Mario fighting off the villains of Sarasa Land led by the evil alien Tatanga. On page 52, we see Mario get bitten by a fishbone, only to get sent out of his overalls, and then turning the page, there he is.
I thought I was small. I mean, different regions have different things, but worldwide it is like 5.2. In America it's like 5.3 average, so it's a bit bigger. Germany, I think, Germany and some African countries have like a 7-inch average.
Mario's big toe is bigger than his dangling hammer, bro. I ran the numbers because of course I did, and Mario's little cannoli clocks in at around 2.5 inches.
It's true. I researched this.
And to be quite honest with you, that is me being
I will not confirm anything.
And maybe
because I don't brag.
this stupid episode by some miracle turned out to explain a lot more
Because I don't brag. I was gonna say I don't brag, or I don't want to make myself out to be not good either. I'm just not gonna confirm or deny anything.
Does Luigi have the superior jump? He's also apparently got
Which some people take as I have a small dick, and I could. No one will ever know.
He may not be feeling too super in the sheets, so he resorts to being super on the streets. And who knows, it may even explain Peach's continued avoidance of her poorly proportioned plumber. A former theory of mine did guess that she winds up with Luigi in the end anyway. So there you have it. Luigi, the super powerful
I do think the Rosalina theory is really good.
Man, looking back at all my theories on him, Luigi really does come out on top. But hey, that's just a theory. A game theory.
So, Luke, do you actually want to look at Mario's balls or not? Or are we going back to the game now? Yep. Mario's balls. Is it balls with a Z? Or is it this one? Is it the noggin one? The rip-off game theory? First, this one. Noggin does good, decent ones. They're not actually a rip-off game theory. They do their own shit. They actually do their own shit.
Noggin.
Oh, this is like old.
The very first non-PC game I bought.
Oh, it's old.
Was Super Mario Land 2, the 6 golden coins, and one of these levels is a huge innuendo by Nintendo. A Nintenuendo. So one of the worlds takes place
Nintenuendo.
Mario, and the level that takes place
That's 5 years ago, Luke. That's a fourth of my life.
Balls. You're running on balls. There are balls in the background. You bounce on balls. There are flying balls.
I remember this game, yeah.
Enemies shoot balls. Balls, 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 balls. Just thought I'd share.
Henchefs. Was that it? Oh. Was that just a shitpost? Okay. We're going back to the game now. Okay. Let me fix the stream stuff. Luke, I need to give you power to change stream title, but I feel like you're gonna meme on me if I do. Saturday is still for the weebs. This guy complains about my fucking stream, talking about Luigi's cock for 30 minutes, but then tells me to look up Mario's balls. Not enough boomer potential? Understandable. I look older, but not like a boomer. I look more like a guy in like his late 20s compared to being 20. Anime. What other tags can I use? Casual. I should get into cosplay. I've always thought about it. I just don't look like any like character that I'm interested in cosplaying. I have to be like some basic character, you know? Like I could do a stormtrooper because you don't have to see my face, but I want to do something like with my face. But I have blonde hair and a red beard. Well, like blonde-ish hair and a red beard. It's more brown, I'd consider it.
This recipe looks real tasty.
Don't worry, it's not for anyone. It's not from anyone you know. Oh, it's not from Dial. Gotcha.
Scout.
Too much dick here. Some gay dude. What gay dude? As much as I talk about sucking Luigi's cock, I am not gay. Phil Swift cosplay? I don't think I can pull that off. Phil Swift is like I have a curly mustache. Here, actually. I'll post a picture of what I look like right now on my Discord. And then I'll show my Discord in just a second. I have a beanie on because I didn't brush my hair, but... I'll just post it in stream announcements because it's the last thing I opened, I think. And my glasses. I can't see. My vision is getting so much worse. Also, how can you pull off a Phil Swift cosplay? I mean, Phil Swift is my favorite anime character, but how do you look like God? That is my question. I forgot I shaved my goatee. Looks kind of weird without the goatee on my chin. Hope my disrespect hasn't angered him. I don't know. I feel like he's probably pretty pissed. What do I have open right now? Oh, there he is. Never mind, he's gone. That's 2Pi server. I think I literally just posted it in stream announcements. Where is my Discord server? Oh, there it is. Keep forgetting what the icon looks like now. Here we go. Oh, did it not post yet? Oh wait, I didn't post it. Whoops. Oh, an instant reaction, and it's gone. Yeah, that's a terrible picture. I have a better one somewhere. The Cybertruck meme. What Cybertruck meme? Oh, earlier in 2Pi server. I wasn't paying attention. That's not a picture of me. That's a picture of an old man. Let's see if I can find a better picture of when I had the full beard. Or at least my goatee. I just scroll through so many fucking memes. This is a screenshot of my Tinder profile. Here we go, when I first shaved the mustache. Hot. There we go. That's me when I first shaved the mustache. You can't really tell in this picture. I have a shiny ass wrinkly forehead, but that's because I'm doing the people's eyebrow, where you lower one and raise one. My hair's pretty bad because I had just got out of the shower and just brushed off the side. You can see the curls in my mustache. Usually I have a goatee. Yeah. They should have had you from the Mario movie. Every time I show a picture of my actual hair, the way I would normally wear it, because I usually just push it back, everyone talks about my fucking hairline being way back here, and it's been back there for my entire life. Even when I was a kid, my hairline's just been really high up. I just had a big forehead. I low-key like that mustache a lot. Thanks, MFG. Here's what my... Oh, man, I'm kind of afraid to... Oh, yeah. It's just Lost memes. Because I hate Lost memes. Oh. Dragon Quest spoilers. Okay. Whoops. I hate... You can see I have it muted. But... Cute shit is good. I'm getting back to the game. But yeah, I can't do cosplay. I don't look like anybody. I could probably do like Luigi, maybe. But my mustache is red. You can't really tell it there. Mustache isn't as red as my beard is. I'll grow it back and show a picture later. Or I might show a picture later in stream. But let's get back to the game before I get too sidetracked and we start doing a ton of other shit. Because today is Tails Day. Tomorrow is Bug Day. But Dr. Eggman? I don't know. Do they make egg-shaped fat suits? Is it red? I haven't looked at Dr. Eggman in a long time. I could probably pull off that mustache. At least a humane version of it. Or a human version of it.
How about it, Laphicet? Picking up on anything?
Yeah, in the direction of the temple. The feeling's getting stronger now.
But yeah, my facial hair is red, and my actual hair is like blondish brown. Oh, is this the way I was going and I got turned around somewhere? Whoops. There's still a treasure chest somewhere in here. We must find the treasure. I know I'm like skipping a lot of battles, and I should probably grind a bit more because I'm not destroying them. But you know, it's a lot more fun when I struggle. Instead of just dominating. He is bald. I can probably get a bald cap or something. I don't know. That's a future stream idea. Appeal to the weebs by cosplaying as somebody. I thought about dyeing my hair white for a long time. I feel like I could pull off like a... My hair is too wavy. If I dyed it like a whitish blue, I could probably pull off like a Gintama. But I need to get more in shape before I do that. But I have been trying to get in shape a little bit. But I don't have enough time to like stay consistent with it. Not Gintama, Gintoki from Gintama.
A demon! The demon we heard about? Sounds like it's having fun.
Then we'll use this distraction.
It's probably the Therion. What a cool coincidence.
Wow, look outside. It's the ocean.
This was a place of worship for Aminoch, the Water Empyrean.
God.
They built this sanctuary underwater.
I hate the water levels in Tales games, the water dungeons.
But building this underwater couldn't have been easy.
Yeah, but there's stairs going down.
With the Earth temples, all they had to do was keep digging. Here, they had water to contend with.
Oh, I need to turn the volume up a little bit.
You can't split the sea like you can a log.
They started by stacking giant stone blocks in the shallows, creating an enclosed space. Then they drained the water and expanded the enclosure. Once they had done that enough times and secured enough dry space, they were able to dig into the sea floor.
It's mind-boggling, isn't it?
The humans
Oh, the volume's
believed
fine.
By going through such great hardships to build these temples, they could show the depth of their devotion.
Additionally, current research suggests the site of this temple once sat on the seacoast.
What? Are you saying I'm wrong?
No, I'm only reporting what I've read in academic journals.
How would coastal ruins sink into the ocean?
When the Empyreans began their slumber, the land shifted, and this temple was swallowed by the sea.
Earthquake.
Scholars were able to prove that the sand and the heavy stones formed an airtight seal around the structure. Later, people carved an undersea tunnel to connect to the temple, bringing it to its current state.
Now that you mention it, I think I read that book too. Revised Theories on Ancient Architecture, right?
That's the one. Have you read it, Eisen?
No, I only read the first edition.
The problem with the stone enclosure theory...
You're pissing off the guy.
When you expand the enclosure, the innermost stones have to be carried...
Eleanor is like
Once that was
the smart kid in class that wants to talk all the fucking
The
time.
revised edition has a number of...
I used to be that kid
I highly recommend reading
in middle
it.
school.
I will then.
And Eisen's like the smart guy that we used to
Is
have.
that a complete rebuttal of Eisen's explanation?
That was not my intention.
Ah, it's okay. Archaeology is a continuous process of asking new questions and making new discoveries. Prevailing theories change all the time.
What's it matter anyway? Let's just get going.
That's understandable. It's better to be entertaining. Well,
There's no
I sing a lot, but
right, Eisen?
mainly in the car.
Worried about it? Why not flip that coin of his? Heads, no Empyrean. Tails, Empyrean Central.
But it always comes up tails.
Like I said before, these temples are nothing more than places of worship built by human hands. The current religion started when humans, fearful of natural forces, began to worship four gods they called the Empyreans. If you're concerned about whether or not one is sleeping in these ruins, Just remember that their very existence is only legend.
Be that as it may, Innominat certainly exists.
Aye. But I've never heard a single story of anyone actually seeing an Empyrean. Innominat must be a special case then.
Must be.
I suppose so. If there were 4 more like him, and they were all trying to stop us, we'd be sunk.
I can't disagree.
Yeah. I don't know. I used to talk all the time in middle school. Then I get, you know, just wanting to be, look at me, I'm so smart sort of thing. Because that was my thing. I was the smart kid. And my best friend back in middle school used to be the smart kid as well. And that used to be our whole thing. We were smart kids. And we're the only 2 people that played video games. You know, and I was still considered the smart kid, and I'm still am, but... And in high school, everybody used to cheat off me in, like, in Spanish and English and all that. Because, you know, that's what we do. That's what people do, you know? You cheat off the smart kid all the time. That's how you succeed. But people didn't really actually hang out with me that much. And if they did, it was usually like, well, let's go out and let's go hang out or whatever. And then, you know, next thing you know, I'm singing fucking Earth, Wind, and Fire in the car. I'm the car karaoke champion. Not gonna lie. You just put on a bop and I probably know it. Yeah, okay, I understand. This is just like a Symphonia puzzle. And there's nothing wrong with that, I don't think. People are allowed to enjoy themselves. What are we to? Fire. Cool.
We won, right? Right?
But yeah. Just a whole deal with just enjoy yourself, have some fun pretty much. And of course, like, I annoyed some people, and some people just like stopped talking to me altogether. But people that don't, we're the real homies, you know. That's how you know who your real friends are most of the time. People that can put up with your dumb shit, and that's why I enjoy dumb shit a lot. I feel like that's kind of what gives me any sort of notable popularity, is the fact that I enjoy dumb shit to the point to where other people are able to put up with mine because I can put up with theirs. I find that stuff funny, just in general. Teardrop shaped gemstone. Oh, whoa, is there a thing? Oh, this is the warp. I don't want to test it out yet. Water dungeons in Tales games are always... Think of the water dungeon in Ocarina of Time. You know, it's so confusing. Think of that, like, but exponentially, like, increased. Tales games don't know how to fucking not make a water level into a giant labyrinth of fill this with water, then unfill it with water. It's always the same thing in different ways. It's just a giant puzzle of labyrinths. Let me open the thing. This one's a lot easier than the other 2 games I played, though. Their water dungeons were just hell. Skyrim Dragon Ball DLC? Yes. I thought about streaming Skyrim as like a chill thing. I need to get back into playing Animal Crossing, because Skyrim is just a chill thing to play all the time. Just do like a good bit of exploring a little bit. But I get tired of it easily. I just get lost. Or I'll just get lost in doing something, and then I just don't progress anything at all.
Well, look at that.
She's got the crest of Aminoch, the same pendant worn by priestesses.
Then that makes this demon.
Yeah, she must be the missing mother, Mahina.
Can't be.
Oh, is Eleanor going to be the daughter? What a reveal. This is wolf children. Not a specific weakness. Only resistance to I don't think Wolf Children's mother... The mother wasn't a wolf, but... Have you seen Wolf Children? It's a good movie. It's a Ghibli film. I think it's a Ghibli film. Mother, mom, something. That's what's gonna happen. Or she's gonna start speaking and call her a daughter.
Priestess, beloved by her village, would become a demon. Eleanor? She's never going to be the same again. This is the least I can do for her.
I don't know what Power Wolf is though,
This is recent.
so I'm not unsure. I'm unsure of what your reference is.
Huh? That feeling. Damn.
Let the demon.
So many voices. Yeah, everyone shouts out their moves. It's very anime. Power Wolf is a metal band that makes religion themed songs. Never heard of it. Oh, I was really low on health there. Did I get poisoned or something? Okay, my health went full again though. Okay. We need to fix the cooking. Sanctified with dynamite. Demons are a girl's best friend, blessed and possess, to name a few. Interesting. I don't listen to a lot of metal. So... I don't have a whole lot of experience with it in general. $23, $18, $20.
One of my specialties from a long time ago.
I'll probably listen to it in a minute when we get back to doing random shit for a little bit. It's nice to break it up like that. Huh. Broken artifact. How much money do we have? 5,000. We're not so rich anymore. But things cost a lot of money in this game. And you can get a lot of money in this game. I wonder if it's related to the Symphonia stuff.
I guess she caught demon blight when she was looking for her daughter.
Yeah, that's what the girl at the inn said.
But even after turning into a demon, she's still searching for her daughter. Well, Rokurok, Korogane, and Dial all remember what they wanted when they were human, right? Demon or not, she's a mother. It's no surprise she would still be protective of her child.
Laufeyset's voice actor sometimes sounds really weird. Sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's really just...
I know that must be how she felt as a human. But demons don't have a sense of motherhood or any such thing. You saw how violent she was. She's not Mahina anymore. When she became a demon, she lost all capacity for empathy and love. It's heartbreaking.
That is untrue. Velvet's whole mission...
Rokuros still have empathy.
One demon left unchecked could take 100 lives. And this one's even willing to attack exorcists. Demons can wipe out entire villages, even cities, just as they destroyed my village.
Well, that's just bias.
Thus, my path is clear.
Eleanor is right. There's no turning back once you've changed. Perhaps it would be a mercy to grant her peace through death. Is Innominat really an Empyrean?
What makes you ask that all of a sudden?
Well, according to the song Grimm deciphered, Innominat is an 8-headed dragon, right? The Empyreans are supposed to be these holy beings, but using Therians to feed on malevolence sounds more sinister than divine to me.
You've got a point there. Empyreans are a type of Malachim, and that doesn't seem like any Malach we've seen. And even less so when we're talking an 8-headed dragon.
Is it so far-fetched?
Oh, is it only trying to be a Loppy set?
If the Therians come together in one place.
Well, it wouldn't be good. My guess is they'd merge together into a giant, horrific monster. The mighty beast will attack us with its 8 long, snake-like necks and 8 heads spitting hellfire.
I can see your worry.
Right? And that's 8 heads with only 6 of us to take them on. It'd be more than we could handle.
I'd have to conjure up a double or two.
You can do that?
Of course not.
Then why mention it?
Oh!
What is it, Laphicet?
Do you think each head would act of its own free will? Because if they do, they'd be uncoordinated, bumping into each other and going this way and that, giving us an opening. If we fight as one united whole, I know we can win.
Yes! If we work hand in hand, victory is ours. Right, everyone?
You're way too positive.
Huh? Us united? Have you looked at us recently?
Well, I mean, maybe.
Oh. Okay. 2,400 gold. There's things. Sorry, I'm not talking a whole lot. You can only talk about the same shit for so long. It was a block in the ground. I guess I just pushed it. There's a lot of things you just don't notice in Tales games. Oh, I'm gonna build up my things again.
Well then, let's move on.
Elevator music on every elevator block. Fucking every time I donated a song to Tupai Guardship when he was streaming on the Tupai channel a while back. I donated my favorite song. And he's like, why the fuck is Coffee donating elevator music? It's not elevator music. It wasn't elevator music. And I was upset. I know he didn't mean anything by it, because it does start off like an elevator sound. Like elevator sounding music. But that's not what it is. It's good music. It's so chill. No one understands. No one understands the good taste. Everyone I know like only listens to video game music and meme music and not real music. Like my best friend in middle school, we're still somewhat friends now, but we don't talk a whole lot. But he listens to like meme music all the time. Like what's it called? Milk Hotel. What? There's another words in that, but I don't know what it's. I want to say Galactic Milk Hotel, but that doesn't sound right. He listens to that and like Death Grips. And Death Grip I can understand because it's funny to listen to the meme music. And Guillotine's in my music playlist on my jam playlist on YouTube, which is music I just enjoy. But I enjoy it because it's not good. It's meme. It's not actually something I enjoy for being good or anything. And the 7 jewels shine unison. Okay, so Gradient doll. Putting elevator music on elevators in games, like signifying what something is by music, is a good call, though. But that's probably hard to do, to change music like every time I step on here and step back, especially for a game as big as like Tales games are. Because think about it, like if every time I step on this block, elevator music starts, it'd be looping in and out of like the big, this is a holy site music and cool and elevator music. Welcome to Hollowed Ground. Hello, you're in an elevator, back and forth constantly. And most game music has to just add percussion. What do you mean? Just have actual elevator music and then have just like a weird remix the entire time? Oh, that platform's already up, so I have to use it to go back down, I guess, from here. Oh shit, there's so many cat souls! Holy shit. I don't know how to explain it. I thought you meant like just like a remix. Let the actual dungeon music's gonna be remixed and the elevator music's always gonna be playing. Oh, we can't go across. So did I turn it back off and make the water bridge? Is it gonna make the water bridge go away? Or is it just gonna... Do you believe that you can... Is it just gonna be there the entire time? Okay. I thought it was just gonna be like, go back to normal and you're going to have to be like, take a walk of faith. Oh man. Tales games are a lot like this. They like this like fantasy feel. Like you could tell it's still water. Oh, this feels nice. I like how I'm just talking about Tales games when I've only played 2 other ones besides this one. But once you played one, you've pretty much played them all. Not gonna lie. But Tales games are weird to describe. You don't necessarily play them for anything new to the game. Give me something. Flower-shaped gemstone. Okay. It seems like when I have to do this 5 times. That is not a flower-shaped gemstone. Perfect timing. I probably will in a minute. Whenever I get to a good, like, break point. Wait, wasn't there a waterfall in there? Maybe it went away? Or is it... There was a waterfall in here. Blocking that thing. There is. There is a space. I probably won't listen to it on stream though. Because every time I listen to music on stream, YouTube or Twitch is like I can't export it because the music. Both drums to the soundtrack, whatever. Man. Bush drums. Oh, like the do you mean like the... I'm not sure if I know what bush drums are.
Is there some sort of trick to it?
Well, you could always try busting through it, but I wouldn't. Who knows what sort of traps you might trigger?
I know. Look at that diamond-shaped stone in the door. Haven't we seen that somewhere else?
You're right. It was on the pedestal with that chalice.
That huge thing? You must have some sharp eyes there.
I was more interested in what was inside that chalice.
So, what? That chalice is the key?
Somehow I doubt it'll be that simple. Some stones are colored and some aren't. It must hold
I understand it. I thought we were going through it,
Right.
but apparently not. Yeah, so we need those 3. Or a motorcycle part. I thought you meant like the brush sticks they use to play some drums in jazz, where it gives that sound, where it sounds kind of like rain rapidly. Yeah, it's not a different kind of drum; it's just different kind of sticks because they still play the same kind of drum with it. Yeah, brush sticks, like they're called. I don't know. I'm not a percussionist. I play saxophone. I haven't played in like a year, but that's what I used to play. Okay, so do I have to go back or something? Or do I have to press something else? I should have to go back, because I've kind of explored here as much as I can. I mean, I'm missing a chalice of some kind. I wish... I say this every time, but YouTube interrupts. And so you guys get to listen to the Windows like the window thing. When realistically, it should just not interrupt me when I'm doing, like, playing a game. Do I have to light these back up? Or is that going to make the waterfall appear again? It is. Okay, so that's not the thing I do. Here we go. Here's the puzzle. This is what playing a Tales game is gonna feel like for a long time. Because now that we're in the mid game, this is what signifies the mid game is going to the water level and getting lost. Oblivion? No, I don't think I've played it. I've seen a lot of it, but I've never played it. The only Elder Scrolls game I've actually ever played is Skyrim. Now, that's just because a lot of people told me it was really fun and good. And it is. My dad plays Skyrim still. Like, I told him he should play it back when I was super into it. And we used to play it together. I used to give him all these hints on how to get, like, cool stuff in it. I tried to convince him to let me show him, like, some exploits, but he wouldn't let me. That's a lot of people say that. And, I don't know. I haven't played Oblivion, but looking at Oblivion and Morrowind, they look gross to me. Skyrim still looks kind of gross to me, too. But not as gross. Do I have to... Is the ones that are on and the ones that are off? Because there's 3 that are off. So I assume not. Not the ones that are off. There are 4 that are on and 3 that are off. Maybe it is something in here. Because there's only 3. There's 3 in there. And they're all on. So, the Dark Brotherhood. The Thieves Guild questline is like my favorite one. At least for a first playthrough. Once you play through Skyrim's big questlines once, you pretty much know how it's going to go. So 3 of the circle things are off, and that's the one they have in there. So do I need to turn... What do I need to do, actually? The circle ones are off, and these are diamond shaped. Not sure if it wants me to turn these off or not. That needs to be on. Right? Because that's one of the circle ones. Or do I need to go through the right direction? Do I need to go back and then turn them back on? Let's turn that off again. The circular ones are the ones that are off. Like the teardrop shapes. The Dark Brotherhood one's good. I didn't enjoy Mirak that much, the Dragonborn DLC, but I enjoyed going to that area. No, it's not everything, but if it's hard for me to look at, then I just can't play the game. Like some shows I just can't watch because they're gross for me to look at. Like they hurt my eyes and stuff like that. Like some of the like the Final Fantasy 3 on the DS. I think it was 3. You know, as like that chibi art style sort of thing. The DS like the DS Final Fantasies remake or otherwise all had like, that weird chibi style, like not quite chibi style, but it was close, and they were hard to look at. So and it just made me sick. Yeah, I don't like messing with mods too much, either. That and I know how I play like open world games a lot. Like at least when they're like Skyrim, I'll play it one time, and then I'll say I'm gonna play it again, and I just never do. Like I can understand why you like it, but I'm just not super interested in playing an Elder Scrolls game. Because I have Skyrim on my Switch and my Xbox, and I don't play either one. Like, I never play them. I used to play with some mods on the Xbox version, but not a whole lot. Mainly when I got bored of it and I wanted to keep playing it some. This one's got teardrop shape, doesn't it? It does. Am I gonna need... I want to need that to be down, I'm sure. Just in case I want to get back up, because that's going to put the waterfall in the way. But most of the mods I mess with are just like, I get tired of them really quick. It is kind of the point. I just get tired of playing with the mods on. Because they're either like really broken for me or for the others. Like the Dark Souls mod, I enjoyed it first, but if you're playing a new file with a Dark Souls mod on, you're not going to have a fun time because Skyrim's system of battle is not that advanced and it's not as intricate as Dark Souls is for you to be able to roll out and like actually basically duel every enemy encounter. Dark Souls has that sort of vibe for it. But that is one I had fun with when I was playing it on my level 40 file. When I could stand to live through a few hits. And I enjoy Dark Souls. I don't know, I enjoy open world games, but I get so lost in them. And I start doing so much shit that I don't get anything done. And I just get so bored of it. I end up playing like an hour, or I'll get into it for like a week, and I'll stop playing it. Let's see if that door's lit up. I should have 2 more lights on. I do. So there's one more circular one I need. Did I die? How the fuck? This might be the part where everything gets out of control. I don't know, I'm just not that interested in modding the games or playing them. Because I have games like this that I enjoy without mods.
It was a close one, but I am the victor.
Well, that's a lot of mods, sure. I think how many of those are just like not good mods. 100 mods came this week. Like I respect that people are into it that much, but I don't know. I can't keep an interest in things like that for whatever reason. It has nothing to do with the game itself. It's just the way I am as a person. I just can't stay invested in open world games. At least not ones without like a ton of stuff to do. And Skyrim has a ton of stuff to do, but I've done pretty much everything in it at this point. So I don't have much else I can do. Yeah, most mods are increased boob size. Yeah. That's not really adding to my enjoyment of the game. Sure, it gives me something to look at for a little bit, but after a while, you've just seen every boob mod, you've seen every quest line that you're really interested in. I don't know. I mean, a lot of them are great, but I'm just not a diehard Skyrim player or anything like that. I'm not invested enough to play Skyrim all that much. I'm not knocking you for enjoying it. I'm just saying it's personally not the kind of thing that I enjoy for very long. At least not on like my 20,000th playthrough of Skyrim. Because even when I got on Switch, I'm like, I'm not going to play this. I'm not going to play this for that long. I'm going to give up at like part way through. Like I'm just going to stop playing it. There's gotta be another teardrop one, right? Or do I just need to grab one of the other ones back here? I don't know how many hours I have in Skyrim. Like across all the platforms. Because I had it on PS3. I did like everything that I possibly could. Because that was my first time I ever played it. And that was years ago. And then I got it on... Then I got my Xbox because I was still playing it. And I wanted to try out mods. Because the PS3 didn't have mods. And then I tried out some mods and had a decent amount of time with it. But I got tired of it after a while. Like I just wasn't having fun. Wasn't finding any mods I was super interested in. See, this is teardrop shape. But I don't know how that's going to work out. Because that's going to block that door. So if this one's not, then I got to find something. That's a diamond. And some people still enjoy it. Some people are still finding mods they enjoy, and I just wasn't super interested. It's just a personal opinion sort of thing. I probably have the most hours in the PS3. Forza Horizon. I used to play a lot of those games. And of course I got bored of them too, so. Oh, I understand. We turn it on and we warp. I understand. Here we go. Coffee solved the fucking puzzle. Coffee only took like 20 minutes. I wish we could skip these. This is something I would love to skip. Because they take forever. All Tales games do this shit. And it's awful. I knew it. I knew it. I am amazing. Let me take this warp. And we are somewhere. XP share turned off. I don't know if I did it with X, but I definitely did it with Sun and Moon. It's not a... It's definitely better to have it turned on, but you get so overpowered, it's better to... 5 times. I can't play Pokemon games that many times. I'm just not... I'm not consistent in anything. It's hard for me to stay consistent. Like, games with replayability, I struggle with. That's one big thing I struggle with. I find it hard to replay games. Like, post-game stuff is the only way I can continue to play a game. Like, Alpha Sapphire and Heart Gold were the only two I like continued playing after I beat the main story a whole lot. So that would be Gen 6 and Gen 4. Whoa, what the fuck? I used to love Need for Speed and all those games. Just racing games. I want to get back into racing games, but I haven't heard of any good ones recently. Like GTA. GTA's not really a racing game, but there's cars and like stuff like that. I love those kind of games.
Just as Velvet conjectured, each of the 7 heads seems to assume a different form.
Horizon, yeah, I heard that the Forza Horizon games are good, but
Sensation. It was here.
I haven't played a whole lot of them.
I guess your hunch panned out too, kiddo.
This is just how I felt in Ward Forest. That must have been an Earth Pulse point back there too.
Oh, what are we going to do with this one?
But I just like I like getting cars together and just having fun racing around and stuff. Which I like GTA better as just a car game in general, because it is technically open world and I can have a lot of fun just goofing off. Yeah, those games are beautiful. I wish they had more I could do, pretty much.
That'd be very uncomfortable.
Is it open world now? I haven't played in a long time. Cruise whole days there. Horizon was the open world series. Gotcha. I don't remember it being open world, but it's been a long time since I played it. It might have been Motorsport that I played. Holy shit, we're dying a lot. Chevy Bel Air. I don't know. Got fatigue. Don't know what fatigue is. Huh. I haven't played like just a sheer like racing game or a game focused on racing and all that in a long time. Excuse me, good sir. Once I get a decent amount of money saved up, I probably will start playing more just conventional games instead of just JRPGs and stuff. I thought about streaming GTA for a while just for fun. Just goofing off in GTA would be fun. Oh shit. Hey, someone help me. Never mind, you guys didn't heal me. Let's give Peach Jill. Get me out of here. Oh boy. What the heck? No one's healing me. What a team. Dynasty, yes, I love the fuck out of Dynasty Warriors. Most people say it doesn't take a whole lot of talent, but I would argue it does. This isn't really a hack and slash game as much as it is like an action RPG. I guess would be the best way to describe it. It does have like somewhat hack and slash elements when you get this one does. But yeah, it's not super hack and slash, but it has some elements of hack and slash. Yeah. But I would argue that Dynasty Warriors does take some sort of talent. At least to be good at it. You can beat the games without talent. Or any sort of being good at the game. But they're still fun even without that.
This Therian's getting any smaller.
Demon again!
Yeah, on easier difficulty.
I'm not letting you go this time.
I think Hyrule Warriors was a solid Warriors game. That's why Fire Emblem Warriors sucked, because it was just basic. What everyone thought of when everyone thought of Dynasty Warriors games, Fire Emblem Warriors was exactly it. It's just basically a button masher, and it took way more RPG elements than it should have. Hyrule Warriors was like a perfect mix, and Fire Emblem Warriors should have been a lot more like that. It took too much of the other elements of it.
Is that Therian eating the demon?
Yeah. I was really hyped for Fire Emblem Warriors because I love Fire Emblem. But it just did not turn out well at all. We'll probably end stream soon. Or do a miniature reaction thing to that. To some stuff.
The Therian. It ate her. Malevolence must refer to demons then.
Feeding on demons. I know what that's like.
Yeah, I assume so. It's a Theron, apparently. Like Velvet is. Therons are demons that eat other demons. Oh, she turned back to normal.
Look! It turned into a little girl.
Is that Kamoana?
Mommy, why? Why did you leave me all alone? Did I do something wrong? Was I too weak?
What the fuck is this voice? This voice sounds awful.
I'm sorry.
No. This can't be happening.
I tried so hard to be strong for you, Mom.
Therians have a lot of markings, apparently.
The man from the Abbey made me strong. So please.
Or no, I think that's her clothes, maybe?
Please.
Oh no. Not all of it is.
The Abbey made her strong?
It seems like it's sort of closed, but sort of not. I can't tell.
Jeez, those happy jokers really get off on this sacrifice stuff, don't they?
I think Velvet has like similar stuff. Or she did. Like on her right arm.
She was trying to
The one
save
that,
her
you
own
know,
daughter.
eats things. Yeah, they are sort of clothes. I can't tell where the clothes in the skin begins, but I think they're supposed to be clothes. But I know what you're seeing. That voice is hard to listen to.
Daughter. All she could do was offer herself to feed her hungry child.
No, this is my fault.
Yeah, it looks like body paint almost, but I think it's supposed to be clothes.
So, should we bring her with us?
Someone like her will only slow us down.
That Therian isn't going anywhere.
Oscar, what is the Abbey doing? Please tell me. I have to know.
Eleanor.
This is some
The
shit.
less you know, the better.
I must know. I killed her mother, and then the poor girl, she...
So she must have devoured the demon. But don't let that trouble you. The
Let's kill
demon is
him,
a necessary
please.
sacrifice to bring an end to this world's pain and suffering.
Let's eat Oscar. Let's eat Oscar. Let's eat Oscar.
She was a mother. She was all this girl had. Her one and only mother.
Risk of Rain 2.
Be that as it may, those who possess strong
Okay.
wills must.
This guy's full of shit. Let's eat him. Eat him. Eat him.
It's not
Eat him.
nice to
Eat
make a
him.
girl cry.
Can we adopt a kid and eat Oscar?
It's now or never.
Out of the way, Laphicet.
Wait. Have you no compassion?
This isn't up for discussion.
I thought you just wanted to weaken Innominat. You can sever the link. You don't have to kill her.
Oh, are we killing her? That's fair. Oh no, we're doing the same thing we did last time. Yeah, see, it's clothes and markings on her body.
Apparently, a woman's tears truly do have frightening power.
I'm just curious about something Grimoire said. I can always kill this one later.
If we're taking her with us, we'd better grab her and go. No sense lingering in the enemy's territory.
Hey, Kamawana. My name's Laphicet. Do you want to come with me and my friends and get out of here?
Where's my mommy? I'll be lonely without her.
You're not alone, sweetie. I promise. Even if she's far away, your mother will always be looking over you.
This isn't the twist I expected. I expected Eleanor's mom to be the demon.
Because that's what my mother does for me, too.
This is very sweet. Eleanor's having a change of heart. I love her design.
Let's go, Kamawana.
She's got like a very bug design. But I don't like that she's like a little kid. Like almost naked. I don't know. I still don't understand her outfit thing. It's like body paint and clothes. Because she has like sleeves. I guess that's part of the demon thing. Like Velvet's kind of the same way with her fucking minimalist clothing. Yeah, we should have leveled up from that. We had a lot of issue. Okay. Unlocks a chain battle grade bonus. Will increase grade even if earned in another battle if another battle is fought within a certain time after winning a battle. This effect stacks, allowing up to double the normal amount of grade. So if we just battle a ton, we get an extra grade from it. Empress Claw. She's in a body tree bio 4. Why would she wear clothing? Yeah, pretty much. It's a lot different than Velvet's Therian form. Velvet just has the arm. Oh, her picture looks different. Her arm's in the picture. Was this the same? Maybe I'm just not noticing, but it looks different. Okay. Yeah. I don't understand the outfit. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Okay. We'll leave, save, and this is kind of a short stream, but oh well. Oh yeah, expedition. But I started late, and I might come back tonight for some like a mini stream. I don't think so though. It was a fun one. That's just a long one yesterday. It's nice to have a short one today. Like almost like 6 hours or something like that yesterday. Maybe not quite that long, but 5.5, I think.
Not good. The malevolence is getting stronger.
My.
Oh, Calamity Ganon.
Already starting to show.
But yeah, tomorrow will be Bug Fables. And then we're just going to do swap each day. What day's Berseria? Tomorrow's Bug Fables. Next day's Berseria. Then Bug Fables again. Okay. This seems like a good stopping point, if any. Okay. Well, thanks for joining me, Wordhouse, for this entire stream. And thank you, Luke, for showing up for a lot of it. Let's wait for somebody to raid. Let's see. 2Pie's still streaming. Yeah, Luke's been gone for a little while, but might as well at least say something to him, you know, just in case he has to show up again or something. I guess we'll just raid 2Pie. They're playing Dungeons and Dragons, so I don't know which one's playing it. There's like 4 of them, but we'll raid them. Raid message, Luigi's cock. That's what we're going with. When you get in there, just say Luigi's cock and we're good. Alright, see ya.